Tup, tup, tup. Well, stream went well, so just clocked out everything 5 minutes before the open. Right. So what we have now set up is a retest. This is probably the continuation point. You just need to see the retest of that 55 to 60 area. Um, Not we still have two early contracts running to the upside. They will be closed at 82s right there. Go into the spec of what we did overnight. Doom, doom, doom. You can see why we want to take profits at 82. We want to see that just a test of value on the open. I just knocking out the shorts in the market. The probably simplest trade we probably might take for the week. Just needed to be brave enough to take it early o'clock. I just have the demo. I did not place it on demo. I was concentrating on my live while we were doing that. And the system gave me trouble, so didn't need to do that. Easy squeezy. 82s are my final targets. On that, uh, probably might be able to open the deviation. Hopefully, computer will shut down. Alright, that's your deviation level right there. 73. That was the secondary target for that. That is 0.25 of the range. 2808 is, we're looking at two possible options here. I already showed you why we were looking for that. That was no, that was value, volume, 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 value, value, value. Looking for the 82s. The escape with our opening trade for the day, which is very good for us. Exit all of this, make sure I see clearly, just pinged, and that filled. Let's check. Yep, that filled on 81s. Talking profit out at 81s, bam bam bam, value, flip, boom. Pretty good opening trade for the day. Only live account at least, this would not reflect that trade. Simple, simple, simple trading is always the best way to trade. Identify your areas. Look for your trend. That this is what we had listed on yesterday. So we were looking for the bounce. Did not trade overnight. Did not want to trade overnight. Any retest of this 50 to 48 to 56 would be very, very, if we don't get flushed, we most likely would see that taken out. Once there we see some support posing. Looking at this area here for possible sells, which is the 92 area. You can see why you're stuffy pretty overnight. Number was bad, but we don't think the number is that bad, expecting the range plays to play out. Maybe aggressive and enter that 72. Maybe aggressive and enter the 72. Just two contracts open for, yeah, following the trend. Want to see what the reaction is. Need to see a breakthrough after like about 85s. Come down, retest 60 would be automatic 5 was on the first level. I want to see what 10 o'clock brings us and then trade. After that, we already banked some cash early this morning. We were using the 54 as the line in the sun. We got in at 55 quick triggers on the retest. What we were looking at while I was typing it in. Looked at this bar here, and we used a 5-minute chart to see it. Oh, and the execution side waited for right here on the retest right there. Load it up on the retest at 56, 57s, and by the punch got the retest of the 60s. Look for the continuation back to active value area low. Bit of mechanical trading. Bit. I want to see what the action on the open. I don't know if you're on top step, you're not allowed to trade. I don't know if they changed it yet. Before 9:45. Let's limit you guys a little bit. Keep an eye on this number here at 73. I want to see how bad the dip is this morning. Got out some of them, well, only within 100 shares. Yeah, only 100 shares. That's free money. Of Tesla. I want to see what 10 o'clock brings us. See which part we are in the market. See if we could snipe a little more. It is doing pretty well. This is everything else. This is an important inflection point for us. We can tend to hold the lags pretty long. Long duration. Trade. Oil is at that point again. We may find some support, guys. May. If the EIA comes out and it's pretty bad, watch for that. We trade. Yeah, I got out of something 720. It's a pretty simple trade, and there's a lot of earnings coming out, so keep that in mind. There's the trigger off. You can see where the 82 is there. I got out at 81 on the lives. Watch that's a spot there. I want to see what that 10 o'clock brings us. Pretty easy trade for us to the upside, waiting for the order flow to resume to the downside. If we do get order flow, we're looking probably at that 50 to 55 range again. Looking for partial support, and if it does break, we want to make sure that we have that. Alright, now our stops are 15 points. It should be ticks, now it's points. Such is life. You can see that resume to the downside. Just make sure and watch the market. Do not engage the market until you see something that you like in the area that you have identified. I expect the market to come back at least test this 2750 area, 50 to 55 area. May go down to 45s, so just be careful before you get a reasonable bounce. You may look for another bounce in the market. I'm already in profit, so looking to trade at 2 more contracts. I closed out everything, so I'm flat this morning. When clippity clip. Not looking for nothing big, just use standard profit taking strategy in it. If I do see I want to see anyway within the range here. 60 might be the highest I want to buy if I do see the bounce coming off of the range here. If the order flow continues, I'm looking at my bookmark. There is liquidity between 60 and 50, which is a 10-point range, so make sure you watch your real liquidity is. What I could see in the liquidity. Don't want to be too aggressive after having a winning trade. Just make sure and look at your system and plan your trade your plan. We just tapped off our value area low, which was the active value area low. You could see price acceptance back at that 27.80. I made a reference this morning to a petulant child. I forget to pop out the chat. Hopefully I would not crash this morning. Is a normal thing. Pop out the chat. If everybody want to say hello, you can say hello. There's my rooster. Right, you if you're in touch with it, now be able to go active in the market. So any questions or whatever, just this is me just showing you what areas are looking at, how I'm looking at the market, where we looking at for inflections, just small inflections, not always big. It's 9:47. That is the kind of side topic. And the range find out played out pretty well. But did not participate overnight. Would have loved to got in on this little retest here. While being as patient as we could. What the eco number showed us this morning. Let's see what the eco number showed us this morning. Eco numbers for Wednesday. Retail sales. Boom. Nope. That's not good. What we got some Canadian stuff going on that may affect oil. Oil may affect that. That kind of correlative response we're looking at. Mom just now bringing me but putty cat. Uh, my pet died, so never want to visit someone. Hey, go. Quick, quick. And Paul had might be good catcher. What you doing? What you doing? Mommy give you some food? So here where patience is key. Look at the bars look small. value stacking. But I showed you before with the multiple value areas. You can see price acceptance here from the overnight spiking out at 90 which we identified. This is pretty market to play out. Let's put up a which contract is we are now. We only see the contract. Right, you can see the overnight market open right here. Responsive buying. Reasonably good opening trade. Right there at 9 o'clock. No way open ranges. Gonna open ranges. Look for somewhere in the middle. This 80 would have provided somewhere good. Not trading oil these days. Right. Palace trading oil, so let him tell you it's magic on that market. The boy is a magician, so and I don't need the stress of trading high leverage stuff. I already have using about $12,000 my margin requirement for contract. It stunk on the yes. It stunk. Why is my chat disabled? Sir? Whatever. That's weird. You can see the value dropped. The value yellow has dropped. Point of control flipped from the overnight. This may provide a potential buy zone. May provide potential buy zone. Calculated norm. What is the potential for it? Settle my thumb. I don't want to be in too early or too late here. There's a high potential. I want to see that flip to the point of control there. It may provide the area I want to see that bouncing. If you're aggressive enough, fiddle my thumbs, do it self check. As always, doing mental self checks. I click our fingers like that. You wanna go outside? Yes. This is probably a high risk possibility. We'll take that shot. Oops.
Order filled.
Exit that.
Order filled.
Forgot. Need to have my brackets on.
Order filled.
That's that aggressive play we're looking at there. We're looking for that to play downside and trading up. Looking for the support there at 10 a.m. 60 would be optimal entry fast, yeah. Executed what we basic trade there. Just two micros, allowable risk. Oops, sorry. Got a photo loss close to we pulled 6 contracts in total to the buy side this morning and got in and out of all. It provided enough money on the lights. I executed that. I got my execution at 63s just now. I got 63 flat on my entry. So my targets are a bit lower on the live. We do see return to the downside. We know exactly where the stops are. You can see the little alarm bells on the side here. It's stacking. Don't want to add as yet in any direction. About 4 minutes early in the 60s where I've been working on that setup. Trading what we see. Market moves a lot. Could flip in any direction. Just manage your risk. I'm willing to take that risk, yeah, that 60 to 63 range. To see if there is responsive buy. The 10 a.m. bar will tell us if we were right or wrong. What we're doing is quick measuring to see where the secondary was here. Looking for that. Oh, it's idea 1 to 1. Know exactly where it is. Looking for the lock node. For the next step to the 88 to 90 area. This is your 1 to 1 exit there. You can see it 1 trailing. Next one settled, so that's why we look at the risk. Where we're looking at where the point of control is. Drop 2, we know we had reban, we know where safety needed to be, we know exactly what we're looking for in the trade, so the liquidity and possible inflection. Got in, I got in at 63, so my TP is at 76, given 15 points as oops. My training mark, yeah. Running stupid alarms, I hate alarms. Just leave it. I exit at 76. Snippety snip, snippety snip. Just 2 contracts. Because we got out at 6 this morning. So we made some reasonable profits this morning already, so that allowed us to take a little more risk. Always hit wildly high and it's hot. Knowing where the initial bounce is, knowing where the opening range is. Look for the play. Off for the opening range. Right there. Look for that. Know where the point of control was. Try to get the better entries. Look for your possibilities for the upside. Back to the upside. Looking for more or less full value, well, constant value play. Expect the value here to drop from here to here, and this area here. Know where this high volume node is. Trade what you see. You can see we had the rolling stop here, the trailing stop on secondaries. We do get stopped out. We have risk reduction measure in. It is now 10 a.m. That 10 a.m. candle will decide, or at least partially, what the trade is. And we know the 72 is the deviation, so that is possible stop point. Not using too much of that this morning. Not everything is hard and fast. Trade what you see. Once we see the point of control flip, look for that to be a support. Have your range play out. So your kill zone is here to here. It is your active value, volume, area. If you do get stopped out by primary, now just not okay. Extended targets. Oh yes. Sleepy this morning. I've been watching stuff. This is an aggressive entry we took there. We traded what we saw. We waited for the flip of the point of control, looked at what the value was, what volume is, what value is. Trade against certain levels and let the market do what it wants. Take a peek at oil. And gonna touch that shit. Not touching it. Need to keep telling myself that. My margin account, especially because that was my margin account, which I see. I remember I use so this could flip to go anywhere, so make sure you have your limits and your bracket order set up in a certain way. Most obvious thing is to put your stops behind this low here, so make sure and have your risk calculation up and know exactly how much you could risk. I have enough cash on board to manage through this loss if it is a loss. Just making sure that we have a reasonable entry point in the market. If it does break against us, we know the risk limit stops us out here on one out of those two contracts. And we have possible trade to the upside. So we're looking for support, initial support here for a continuation to the upside. And the expectation is for the market to lock up a little bit here and then move the drift to the upside before after launch. If it does break to the downside, where this stop is a possible entry, we monitor and wait for a possible entry back to the upside if it does break against us. Because we have the initial trades in and initial trades both, which allows us an aggressive entry here. If you don't have it as a if you don't have that in your trade plan, do not trade it, please. It's up to you. This is just showing you what I do in my style of trading. Taking losses is part of the game. We have no qualms about that. Because you're looking at order flow and inflection. And we always consider it possible inflection because you could have two things happening at those inflection points which we identify. Either you get buzz cut through, meaning they absorb everything the bulls have, On one side it was obvious, and a bounce trade off at those levels. So we allowed this to play out. You can see where that 72 1 deviation play is very active also as one of the hurdles. If we use any point of control here as our line in the sand for entries, our recent low here as line in the sand for possible stops, using a trailing stop to provide a little more protection to the back end. And if you're trading minis and you're trading singles, that is when stock becomes difficult, very difficult to manage. Oh, didn't get my coffee this morning. Be back in a bit. You just let this run. My initial TPs and entries here on actuals are at 63s, 76, 89s. I think I'll move that to 88, not too sure. My stops are close to what this is. This is a little bit higher than where my actual stop is, trailing stop is, because I got down 63 at 68.5 on my stop side on the trailer. So having two chances very, very, very important today. Oh yes, need probably to do some construction for myself today. Might do some plastering as we call it here. On was on the exterior of the office. Not allowed to have any workers coming, construction guys coming home here, so that pisses me off a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta get to get the biscuit. Ba-dum, bam, bam, bam. Oh, we need to see the oil. Yeah, oil would have might have a correlative effect. This morning, today is Wednesday. Where is my EIA report? Filter, low, apply. Where is the EIA report number gonna be? Right here. Looking for a bill at 12.1 million barrels, which may be correlative here according to what oil, how oil reacts here. So we're seeing here, I'm gonna just pull up this 15-minute chart. Alright, you can see dip in oil, what yesterday that little pop to the downside there, what that 20 is looking like. So this is how you would want to deal with it. Where is yesterday's close? 2:30 close, that's a good close. Actually, I'll check. Oops. Value. Remember, we haven't been really down here. Now, I wouldn't be trading this and expect us to spike from one side to the other. Might be a counterintuitive move happening today because if you looked at the conversation, well, I kind of knew what we're talking about. That is a possible entry. We know how far that is. I could sweat you probably about $10 of my own money that done. Probably looking at this level here, at that level very closely for an entry. Can't tell you what the guy actually doing, but so that may affect the yeah, a lot of correlations going on these days. So if you yeah you don't have micros in oil, the reason I'm not drinking oil. This is just a demo. Right. If the bear is looking to come in, that is a pit close, value low, swing high to swing low. That's a possible short-term opportunity there. How you want to take that is we'll have it in ticks. Oh yeah, there should be in ticks. That's a possible entry there, vertical zone. To drop in some cells, 2650 to 2675. Kill zone probability is high. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, stocks have to be about this 21. Already here if you're looking to get in long prior to the news, you're not allowed to trade through news, I don't think so. On that, me fiddling with thumbs a little bit. We have a bad feeling about it. Yeah, this is not reacting well at all. We'll pull this shit. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. Don't want to be here.
Order filled.
Pull my trade on live also. Took a small loss on live. Don't want to be there. Don't want to be there. Watch the price action. Watch the liquidity. Watch the absorption. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to be there. That top of the 72 there. Give me a signal. Live. Patience is key. Patience is key. Setting up two limit orders. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, I can't get 51. Maybe just leave it there. You can actually see in the price action why it pulled the trade too. I'm looking at my book map. Saw the absorption, saw the kick coming. Don't do it, didn't want to be there. Nope, 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 nope. Save myself some stress and pain. I could take the full loss here. Same setup with the MES. I'm looking at the 51.25. That 54. Got tag again. So if you do live entries, that's what you want to see. You want to see drop come down to 49, bounce, get into the buy side, roll, and to see this was not reacting during that time. Oil news was coming out. Knowing their situation, be aware of what's going on in the market. Always be aware of what's going on in the market. If it's a buy, I look for better areas here. And Q, which presented a lot stronger than the ES or the Dow. There is your entry if you're trading here. The NQ is presenting a lot stronger than yeah. So if you're looking to buy, you could use here. So I'm looking for change this brackets NQ, if you're trading NQ, plus that, plus of NQ, save that, effect, use dollars, $50. Use a trade and stop. I actually did just getting out the price.
Order filled.
Whoa, 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 what the hell? Oh, it's not any. Ah, wrong chart.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Wrong chart. Subsidy. Not this chart. It will be this chart. New chart symbol is M N Q micros. M N Q. Use caps lock. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Now we have a couple of these already. I got in at 05. Well, back to what we do. So if you're trading out, I want to assume you want to see you come into your kill zone, your bounce looking at 46, 48 to 49. You're looking for that bounce off it, and then drop. If you're a brave guy, you want to see that level hold. The reason I'm not looking for that level is I know there's oil news that may drag down the market a little bit further. So that's why we're looking at this right here and back to the push to the upside. We tried getting in at 63s. We see if I took a break even on the lights, a little small loss on the demo, had the successful trade pre-market. So not too worried, have enough money back for that. in NQ trade. I'm butting at 85.05, which is simply enough to understand why you want to do that. Any test off, you can see where the kill mode here was at 20s. You looked at what the opening range was, and then you look for any positive move to the upside back. Not filled on the demo here, so just waiting for here. I have my working order set at 50s, to be exact. On my lives, I hate these alarms. So my working orders are set there using a 13-point stop. Looking for oil news to come up, like for the absorption or inflection of the point. If it does blow through, it is acceptable risk, profitable so far for the day. Don't want to over risk. Knowing exactly where you're going to have your stop set up and your entries. 52 is a possible entry, but we don't want that because we know oil news coming out. We want to see if there is the positive correlation still happening. Then we'll make up our mind on if we're looking at the high end of the band or the lower end. What you could also do is set it up like this, which we do have on the minis, trading minis with working orders on it. So how my working order is set up on the mini is one of two ways. You'll look for right here at the 55s, by entry at 55 and an entry at 49, using a bridging entry 1-2 contracts and manage through, but you can sit down and wait for that to play out. Just got filled on my trade, made my 35 points, went bye bye nappy time on the MNQ. Just straight sniping today. I like the straight snipe. So how we have, let me just show you how I have my minis setup is as follows. Need to set it up like this one. This is just to show you. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Oh, what? Oh. Come here, you stupid chap. Right. So I'm filled on one of my minis. Oops. At 55.
Order filled.
Ah, you and your stupid chat. Just leave it there just to show that it's filled. And the secondary is at 49. So I'm active on 1 minute. I'm looking for $650 profit on that primary. You could use like a slower times like this. You could use your dome as an execution tool. So I'm doing on the mini is leveraging profits I had this morning and doing the box. to leverage in and out of that. I got 55s, retest out to 55s. Here, just looking for that 13 point. Push and have the secondary set up there in case of oil. Goes back up and whacks up the place. I'm not seeing the volume change as yet on oil. Number looks a bit bad. Let's see if we get the number anytime soon here. Now you don't react to the number. Immediately you wait for that vacuum to happen. Wow, that's big. That's big. Is it pristine is the question. I don't think so, not that. That's 19 million barrels of fill. Post initial reaction should be short. I know exactly how he's operating in this environment. He's in short right now. Yeah, if you use tight stops, they should be able to run that down back to right here at 59.50s. I mean, 59.50. That's a reasonable short play. Remember, this is a week old number that's coming out, so most of it will be priced in, so you doesn't exactly know why the market goes in a certain direction. You need to show patience, patience, patience. Why is my volume profile bit low? CL 300 bucks. Bam, 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 bam. Oops. Why? Look. Exit that. Yep, that's correct. And that. Yep, that's in place. There's a roller flow to the downside. Reset off. One tick below. Know exactly where stops are. You see the order flow. That's normal. Hopefully he makes some profits on that. You hold we tag on the 55s on the yes. I'm trading the minis there, so that's why it's good to be mobile when you're trading. There's my target up here. It's at 68. That's my 13 points. Yeah, stupid. Um, yeah, I got out at the right time there. See, I will put some pressure on it though. That fits like a glove. The SOC, and you return to the SOC. It's a big number. I want to see order flow. Didn't see pick up in too much volume here yet. So I want to see how the market deal with that. 20 is a line in the sand. I'm not actually trading that. You want to time minis very closely because if there is continuation of the flow, you'll be in trouble. Dun, 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 dun. You see correlation on the oil on that. I don't want to pull up the chart 2 times. Yeah, continuation of the flow. Oh yeah, it's the ball. So what I'm trying to do in this situation is leverage a little bit of money I made this morning on micros, got 6 contracts, made some money on it on that pre-market bounce, tried to enter back at that 27.60. We saw a trigger that we did not like, so we got out of that trade literally at break even. We look for the test of the 55. We are back in at 55 with a 13 point on micros at $650 of risk. If you cannot risk that on your account, do not trade it because I the aggressive entry. The entry we looking for is at 49. We are set enough risk on both sides. I'm allowed to trade that using my plan and my money management on what it is. And so be careful, be very, very careful Numbers do not matter, process does. And every trade you take has a 50% chance of losing or winning. And getting nervous is not something that you want to be doing in the trade. So what I did was have a bridge entry, retest of 55, aggressive entry, test of the 49 that we were speaking about. Says market open. If we load entry, market could go against us, dip straight through, crush us like the little dogs we are, because the market doesn't care about my one contract and two contract trades. It just doesn't. So when you hear people will back up to me, I just sit and lean back and have a good laugh. Dun, 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 dun. And this is just for educational purposes only. People don't get your thoughts on what what you could be looking for if you're looking at the short side is because that is a big build. That is a big build in the market. That is not trade advice, but that is a big build. Like a sniper small trade off, right? Don't need to see that anymore.
Order filled.
And here come the sweep. Test sweep. If it does break against it, it breaks against it. Make sure you have proper risk management in the trade. Your line in the sand is volume value, round number, inflected number. Position yourself well enough, you may be able to make some profits in the market. If not, you just got screwed. For some reason, we have very low volume. 2010 is your optimum entry on this trade. I'm not actually trading this. This is more or less because we have calls on what the plan is this morning. You see that there is the alert for him. He's looking to enter right there. I think he pulled off some small one-to-one. Did he take trade on that? He's looking at this point here. I had it here. Mine in sand, build it out. He has one entry here, one entry at 10. Bang bang. Trying to look the market in the same way that I am showing you on them both. It's just a trade idea. I am not actually trading the oil. It is too expensive for me at the moment. I'm just looking for one-to-one on the 20. He literally has 4 contracts to work with. So he trades 2 by 2, 2 by 1 sometimes. And look for the flushes, look for the moves quickly, and trade what you see only. Bye bye. And the NQ was presenting stronger than the ES. I think Pope might have went through that this morning. I got in and got out. Don't need to watch this too much. I'm using cash and cash on hand for that particular trade. My target are 68 with entries at 55 on the aggressive entry. Those are actual minis. I'm trading just showing on the micro chart. Whatever. And that 72 might come into play very handily this morning. Let's see if the action is oil. If he's making some money, of course he's making money. Boy, it's just brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Because he has, same way I'm showing you this split here, he has that split there and there. Now that's $1,200 of risk report. Close. What up, close.
Order filled.
That's his TP1 there. The boy is good. Clickety click, clickety click. Order flow acceptance. Whatever, have your wrong number. Probably kicking himself right there. Missed by 3 ticks. For the secondaries. That's why a lot all over that place. So we had to call this morning, so let's actually call and speak about this often, so it's honestly be on mornings. Now here's where it could get very toasty. So he's guaranteed break even on this particular trade. My money already pulled this secondary off already. But I trade whatever. So he guaranteed break even on this side. Probably has the trading thing twos. That's what he does. Roll it down, pull it up, sells, roll it down, look for the big opportunity to the downside, and go bye bye and sleep with his $800 if he does get secondary results. Me, I'm trading the other side. I'm trading this. BT Sean. I always want to sell somebody something. Trading courses and stuff. I don't blame you guys. It's a way to make money. And I just rather use my skill and knowledge to trade for free. We have nothing against anybody who goes into teaching, because a lot of guys outside here doesn't actually don't have the experience. I wouldn't say doesn't actually know what's going on in the market. It's just a matter of experience and having balls. Of course, I do have bad days. Everybody does have bad days. Bling 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 bling. So he's guaranteed 200 bucks. And if he gets stopped out here. Now this is where you don't need to get nervous. You have your target set. You don't need to get nervous. Let the trade play out. And trading is about patience. Now this is not a trade I'm in, so be aware of that. This is the trade I'm in. I'm looking for 55 to 68. And I am allowing the trade to play out whichever ways it wants to go. May have left some stuff on the table on the entry. Sad. Oh, so sad. What the way that is hedge is just ding, 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 because for me, a lot more interested in this two stuff here. This is puppy here, and this is puppy here. These are investment tools, so make sure you know what time of day it is. There's a NQ. Bye bye NQ. Bye bye. I have an option, so I do have an option there. I was not sure what the option is, but yeah, would have seen my buy trigger this morning. It's a spreadable option. Oh yes. Take a break. Take a walk.
Order filled.
Just got filled. Bye bye. It might 640 something bucks. Quite happy with this morning trades. Use my micros to start the leverage on
Order
minis.
filled.
And there's the oil, so we made some money. Buy trade. Lovely pieces of trading this morning. So got in the NQ and held on. Yeah, ibawas. Don't need to do anything for the rest of the day. Let's sit on my hands, not be greedy. Got 2 bites of the cherry, traded 6 micros, 10 minis. 1 mini, got filled on 1 mini. The team, we made some profits on oil. He probably has, if he's a smart dude, which I'll get on later, is if he's running this to London close, which is in the next 37 minutes. Probably has a partial on still. And that's how the guy trades. That's how he does it. He's a pretty good magician. Sometimes I might invite him across. Usually, he used to be sitting next to me most of the times. It's a pretty good trading morning. All in all, profitable. I'm in streaming for a while. I'm almost hour and a half now. Whatever. Important time is London close. So, don't need to see that. Probably open this. So I did get some shares of EMC. Got a lot of them, 1,000. Hopefully they won't fail. Got 1,000 of those. They're on the brink of failing. Willing to risk $2,000 on that to hold for long term. They're on the brink. They are on the brink of failing. You can see the big size increase this morning. Always keep an eye on that. Nasdaq is holding on a lot better than that. That will influence me at my double wrong number of 8,500. Got an option right there. It's a weekly option. Blah blah blah. EIA. I wonder why news comes out this late. I got 2 10s. That was on 2 10s. I'll be holding this for quite a while. Other stuff that I'm interested in, right now I'm interested as well. And got some labs holding from, I have some right to own labs. And some actual shares. That, mostly that. I have some anthems. Anthems give me a pretty good bounce already. Did that buy with this buy. 2 buys at the same time. Got 420 on the last set of buys. On the Delta leaned out at 720 yesterday. Holding 100 shares still. Anyways, so give up 50 of those shares. Those enough of what we want to see. when they buy 68 was such a good number. I don't need to do anything more today, so probably might be leaving this on. We'll make up my mind later. Already had a pretty good trade in the morning, so and the oil does what the oil does. Maximum you would have gotten was what 2 to 1, which is a pretty good trade. Higher risk value. And if probably what Dan was looking for is this level here. Hopefully, probably would have been on the right side of that. Probably you would have been on the right side of it. Me holy 50s. I just just adjusted my stuff to 50 entry. I'm gonna take that risk. Trading those on micros, not minis. Made my money. Got two micros sitting there, more or less $1. Don't need to see any of this stuff anymore. Probably end the stream in about 10 minutes, so or I might just wait till so this is about target setting. Always have target setting, risk management, where your structure is, where the risk management needs to be. I can't trade it, especially with oil. We in this environment we cannot trade with no 15 ticks. Nope, 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 nope. We can't. That's why I personally not trade on it these days. Market is locked up, it's locked. I want to check the limit of podcast and what's telling about. So happens that the guy he interviewed trading heavily on Delta. So my 100 and 150 shares doesn't really count. Dum, 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 dum. I'm bored. You want to play video games? Do I'm a Peloton. Might take a walk right around the house. Go in the backyard, do some stuff. Who cares about Chris? Don't know why those always off on my freaking channel. And again, you don't need to catch the entire market. Catching the entire market is ridiculously hard. Ridiculously hard. Enough. need to train my right hand to be thick and this demo mouse. I should execute a little faster, but good shit. I'm off to play video games first and then take a walk. Sitting behind the new computer, new smoking. It's coming back, it's coming back. Not gonna do nothing there. But while long, so not coming into London close, off the London close. I may get an opportunity there. I'm gonna be trading micros only. 11:30 to 11:35 is London close. Be trading micros. Probably two contracts. Probably. See how it plays out. Okay, the price acceptance is very Gaussian. Very Gaussian. A little bit lean to the downside. Yeah, remove a lot of crap now. Oh, that below was. Oh, below was 51.25. Yeah, so what do we play? Roll back and you'll see some stuff. Might be some funniness. Anyhow, guys, let me get off the internet and go and do something purposeful with my life. I will be purposeful. So anyhow, guys, hope you had a profitable morning and learned to do some stuff. Trade small, trade smart. I'm off to play video games. Why is that open? Don't need that to be open. I will have time splits. So have fun. If you're trading off that, that's your possible node right there. 60 entry. Look for the bigger play. Wouldn't be trading minis here, might be trading micros at that point. We'll wait for your London close in that area there, wait for a push to the downside, at least we test that 52s. Look to get it up there. My adjusted entry is at 52, looking for the bigger play to the upside, up to the 72s, looking for 20 point play one tick. I just set up that time leaving on in my mini account the purpose for trading a mini there. And trade small, trade smart. Flat, 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 flat. Don't need too much buttering. This morning, still have ourselves sitting here at 88. So just be careful with that. So I may pull it. I'll just look at it. Looking for a range finder. Push to the upside. And go that way. Then your voice. I'll be off to do some stuff. Alright, bye.